you feel like Kamehameha, or you feel like a god when you're done. You're just like, yeah. Like, I don't know, coming in at the like upwind and stuff is kind of gnarly, but you feel like you could just do it again and again and again because you're so pumped, and it's just like, oh, like it's pretty heavy. But when you get in, it's refreshing too, and you see your family and friends waiting at the end, and it's like, I just accomplished something, you know, pretty big in my life, and you know, it's gonna live forever. You know, it's always gonna be with you, and you're never gonna forget it. Like, I've never forget the channels that I've done.
The last 2 miles is the hardest.
But that's where you kind of earn.
But it's the best because you're like there, finally.
I think once you come around the corner of Portlock, the relief of just the utter relief is amazing. That's probably the best feeling. Just coming around that corner, and you know, you still got 2 miles, but you're like, I'm done.
It's such an accomplishment, like stepping onto the beach there, just not rounding the corner, because rounding the corner, it's like, oh great, the hardest part, upwind a mile. But when you enter Portlock, just crossing the break wall and come into the finish, and you see your family there waiting with your leis and your friends, and it's just such a big feeling of accomplishment, feeling of victory, and you know, you conquering a big channel crossing that's been paddled for centuries, and so it's super stoked to come back here and race it.
I just try to focus on the bumps ahead of me and just keep making headway, and as soon as you know, you do get closer and closer, you don't really notice it, but when you get to that island, it's an amazing emotional experience.
Channel is absolutely the funnest channel, in my opinion, because it's so rewarding at the end. Whether you win or you lose, you feel accomplished just making it across.
I do it for the challenge. I do this race because it takes you to a place where you don't think that you can go any further, and when you get to that point, you have to dig deep down somewhere that you didn't know existed to just keep going.
Mentally, it's so easy to feel like it's time to give up, but just around the corner, it could be, you know, you've got a second win, and you don't want to leave anything in the channel. You know, you want to finish with everything. So
it's a magical experience, and I'm very glad to be here with my dad.
Every father's wish. It's so special you can't really describe it in words. You've got to live it.
I feel very lucky and very blessed that he's doing it with me. So.